Tiger fans, Ben Rosenbaum back here with another edition of To the House. Today I'm joined by defensive line coach Levern, Belin. And Coach, thanks for joining us. You ready to take it to the house?
Thanks for having me. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Coach, first of all, welcome to Towson. Welcome to Tiger Town. And let's just talk about your introduction to football. How did you get started with football and then ultimately end up as a coach?
Well, as a young child, baby of 4 boys, older brothers played ball, and I knew that I wanted to play too because I always wanted to be like my older brothers. They're great guys. Had great coaches in high school. One in particular, our defense coordinator, he was like a father figure. So from there, went to Wake Forest and met a guy by the name of Danny Rocco while I was in college, and he became like a mentor to me. When I graduated from Wake, I went to Boston College as a graduate assistant. Coach Rocco got me there as a GA. I worked there for Tom Coughlin, and then had many stops after that. But coaches make a big influence on kids' lives, you know, and not only do you help coach a game, a sport, but you teach the fundamentals of life, right? And I choose love and happiness and determination and grit. So, but that's why I do it.
And so real quick, before we get to our rapid fire questions, you said you're the youngest of 4.
Yep.
I'm the youngest in my siblings too. I found, and he's going to call me about this, made me a better athlete because I was always having to be quicker than he was because he was bigger than me. Was that the case for you? Did you end up maybe being a little bit better?
You know, the baby brothers are always the best athletes, right? Because we have to like fend for ourselves when we're growing up because everybody think they're going to beat you up, and you're like, heck no, you're right, let's go, let's get it. So, but yeah, my brothers, they made me the athlete that I was. And my parents played a big role in it and supporting whatever I wanted to do. And I love the game, and I've been doing it for going in my 32nd year.
Great. So we are here at the 50 now here on the practice field. We're halfway there. We're going to stop, do a little bit of rapid fire questions and personality stuff to get to know you a little bit better.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
First question, cats or dogs?
Cats or dogs? Dogs, baby.
Dream or favorite vacation spot?
Any river or lake in a bass boat.
Do you have a favorite pump-up song or band that you like to listen to?
In the heat of the night.
Pre-game routine? Either as a player or now as a coach?
I'm quiet.
Favorite football player of all time?
Lawrence Taylor.
Favorite football memory, either as a player, a coach, or as a fan even?
Wow, there's too many to give a favorite because there's been a lot of great times, but just my favorite, just anytime a kid comes up to you and thank you for all the help that you've given them and direction that you've given them, and especially when they're graduating and they're walking across that stage and getting their certificates, you know, that's heartfelt moment right there.
That's great. Favorite food?
Shrimp.
Favorite movie or TV show?
SEAL Team 6.
If you weren't coaching football, is there another sport you would coach, or would you be doing something totally different?
Totally something different.
Do you know what that might be?
Either law enforcement or sniper.
And then one thing people might not know about you.
I'm shy.
There you go. There you go. Hey, I can't tell yet. I can't tell. You're doing great. So we got 50 more yards to go. Let's keep taking it to the house.
All right, let's go.
So you're now here with Coach Shinnick here at Towson. A couple practices in. Let's first start talking about working with Coach Shinnick. How's that gone so far, and joining his staff?
Coach Shinnick is a great man. I chose to be a part of this, or at least accept the invite to be a part of this because of what he stands for, you know. And I'm all about his mottos for the team, Arte, and how do you want us to be great men and teaching our kids to be the best that they can possibly be in everything that they do, seeking their fullest potential. So I'm all about that, and that's why we get into coaching in the first place.
And you're a few practices now here in the spring ball. Obviously, you've met with the players, you've seen film on them, but now that you've gotten to see them live, what's your impression and what do you think of the Tigers so far?
I think we got a lot of work to do. I really do. I think we got some talent, but you know, with that comes a lot of responsibilities. And defensive line, I mean, if you execute in the defensive line, you got a chance to help the team be very successful. So we got a lot of work to do to get basically fundamentally sound in everything that we do, and in our grit and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it done.
And then any message to fans come the fall when they come out to Johnny Unitas Stadium on Saturday? What are they going to see when they see the Tigers play?
I think they're going to see the Tigers have a lot of fun. You know, we're going to do our best to, again, be totally 100% organized and have a system whereby our kids can fly around and have fun. I was always told, like, you play the game to have fun, and what's having fun, right? Having fun is when you're having success, right? And then learning to work through adversity. So they'll see a team that's going to have some tough grit to them, a team that's very passionate about what we're trying to get accomplished, and a team that's very united, right? We'll be a big-time United football program in the United Stadium, and let's rock and roll. Let's see what we got.
That's great. And Coach, we have reached the end zone now. We have taken it to the house. Do you have any sort of touchdown dance, or maybe as a defensive line coach, a sack celebration if you got the ball?
No, but here's what I was always taught. So any great players, when you got this thing called football, you learn to protect it, right? But when you do something special, right, just give it back to the official. It's like you've been there before.
Exactly.
Right? It's just what we do. It's who we are, right? So whether you win or lose, do it with class. But when we win, do it with a great class.
Perfect. That is the defensive line coach for the Tigers, Coach Levern Belin. Coach, thanks for taking it to the house with us.
Appreciate it.
All right, Tiger fans, keep it right here on TowsonTigers.com for more news and notes on your Towson football Tigers. And as always, go Tigers.